My name is Ethan. Welcome back to Olio Fitness. I am a fitness and strength coach and consultant, and I am happy to be back. Leg kick for you. All right, today, Fitness Basics episode 2. If you didn't watch the first video, go back and watch that. Today we're gonna do 3 new things to get you going in the right direction. You gotta get it right, because if you don't know what you're doing. Bam. All right, today we're gonna go over 3 different basics that if you're just starting out, this will help you kind of figure out how to be safe. The first basic that we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out which muscles are actually working during a specific exercise. Over the years, I've trained a lot of clients and people that do an exercise, think they're working a specific muscle group, but aren't. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, the first basic that we're going to talk about today is a push exercise. Now, when you push anything, you are working your tricep, your chest, and the front of your shoulder. Now, of course, there are variations, but generally that's what you're doing. So I'm going to show you a basic chest press, okay? Again, I'm using bands. Most of my clients work out at home, but this applies to bands, dumbbells, barbells, and even body weight. When we press, we're pushing. Anytime you push, again, you're working your chest, your tricep, the back of the arm, and the front of the shoulder, just like this. Your back is not really engaged. Your biceps are not engaged. So if you're trying to target one of those 3 muscles, you need to do a pushing exercise. Now, you can do this at different angles. You can be pressing up, you can be pressing down, but you're generally working the same muscle group. So, remember, if you're pushing in front of you, you're engaging the chest muscle, the front shoulder, and the tricep. You're pushing. The second basic that we're going to go over is a pulling exercise. And when you pull something, you're engaging your bicep, your rear shoulder, and your back muscles. Again, it depends on whether you're pulling from up to down, from down up, or straight horizontally. You're working slightly different variations. When you pull, again, you're working your bicep, the rear shoulder, and the back. Just like this. So we're pulling. Again, posture is good, head up, chest open, shoulders down and back. Here. So I'm engaging my bicep, my rear shoulder, and parts of my back. It also depends on what grip you're using. I'll go over that in the next video. But for today's video, very simply, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. If you're pushing, you're working chest, front shoulder, tricep. If you're pulling, okay, you're working your bicep, rear shoulder, and back. So push versus pull, you're working opposing muscle groups, and that should clarify things for you. Okay, fitness basic number 3 is how to pick the resistance that you should be working with. Sometimes that's hard to figure out, but I have a very simple and easy way to do it. We're going to use a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being easy, 10 being hard. The 1 on the scale is really light, I barely feel it. A 10 on this difficulty scale is, wow, this is really hard, I feel like I might get hurt, okay? So we're going to try and shoot for, I would say, between a 4 and a 6, meaning, okay, maybe I feel the muscle working, I can go up maybe 5 to 10 pounds until I feel like I can get to my desired rep range. Maybe that's 8, maybe that's 10, maybe that's 12, but always be able to complete the minimum number of reps that I'm trying to get to. You want to work out too? Maybe you're trying to do a new exercise and you don't know what weight to use, or you're not really familiar with resistance exercises. I would always start with the lightest weight that you either have at home or they have at the gym. That way you can kind of figure out, okay, is this on that scale of 1 to 10, is that a 1, is that a 2, is that an 8, is that a 9, is that a 10? Using that scale can help you really figure out specifically what amount of resistance you should be lifting. So this is a 10-pound resistance band. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to try and do, let's say a chest press first. So I'm going to be here. Now, as I'm pushing this, okay, I'm feeling like, all right, I'm going to do 10 repetitions. It's not too heavy. I'm going to say this is a 4 out of 10, meaning, okay, I can do 10 repetitions fairly easily. I feel the muscle working, but there's no undue fatigue. I'm not feeling like I'm going to either get hurt or I can't do the number of reps that I'm supposed to. So what I would do is I would probably go up another 10 pounds. As I raise up that 10 pounds, maybe I'm at a 6. I'm kind of struggling to get those last maybe few reps. I wouldn't go up anymore. So again, you want to go between a 4 and a 6 if you're just starting out or if this is a new exercise for you. So I usually tell people to be overly cautious than not cautious enough. So if you're new to an exercise or you're just getting into resistance training, always err on the lighter side of resistance, just so you can feel like you have good form and good technique and you can control the movement from beginning to end. And I think that'll help you out a lot. Try this out. Let me know how it goes. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll see you in the next video.